Let's move on here. So today is basically the first day of pads for training camp teams out here, and you will know it's the first day with pads because we got a lot of crazy stories already, folks. So let's just start with this one. This one doesn't really have to do with full pads, but it's still not a great sign here for this Giants team that once again, I mean, we are just falling off on this Giants team every single day. I mean, we were big on this Giants team going into training camp. We had this team as kind of the number one team in the NFC East, but seeing what the Cowboys did and seeing just all this stuff that's going on with this Giants team, we are selling this Giants team very, very hard. So the first thing that happened today in training camp for the Giants, well, Kenny Golladay, folks. Little bit of a hamstring injury. You see him grabbing the back of his leg here after this play. The tweet reads, wide receiver Kenny Golladay just walked inside with a trainer not long after this play. You can see him kind of grab the back of his leg. And then this man says, Mario Pilato again says, this is very concerning with Galladay's past hamstring issues. Hopefully the Giants give him the proper rest so this doesn't linger. Looks to be a grade 1 with a 2 to 3 weeks RTP. Return to practice, I'm assuming. So this man, once again, this is their best wide receiver that they have. And if he's going to be hobbled with a hamstring injury again, like he kind of did with the Detroit Lions, it's just going to hinder this Giants team. So big strike number 1 here for the Giants today. Not great. Kenny Golladay, potential hamstring injury still acting up. And then we get this. Oh my goodness. Wild scene at Giants practice. Pushing, shoving. Jabril Peppers, Evan Ingram, Logan Ryan, Daniel Jones ends up at the bottom of a huge pile. Joe Judge, their head coach, is hot. Entire team is on the goal line running for as long as Judge decides. He's still hot. No push-ups in the end zone. No joke. So we had a little bit of an injury to their best wide receiver, and then we just had an all-out brawl here for this Giants team. So what the hell is going on? No Saquon Barkley, Kenny Galladay's injured, your main man Daniel Jones is at the bottom of a dog pile. You got your head coach making them run endlessly because it's such a bad kind of wild nonsense thing. So what the hell is going on here with this Giants team? Everything that can go wrong is going wrong with this Giants team, and we absolutely hate it big time. So this is kind of what led up to the dog pile. So first day of pads got ugly. Corey Clement got popped at the end of a play during 11 on 11s. Evan Ingram defended his guy. Logan Ryan crushed Ingram from behind. Team scuffled, guys on the ground. End result, a furious Joe Judge. 10 minutes later, Giants still running sprints. So, oh my goodness, folks. This is not what we want to hear. This is not what we want to see from this Giants team. We're expecting big things from Daniel Jones. We're expecting big things from Saquon Barkley when he comes back. We're expecting big things from Kadarius Toney, the rookie wide receiver here. And it's just, everything is just going wrong. It's just being wild. Injuries, tight-lippedness, people getting into fights here, endless sprints now. So that's what you get with full pads. You know, competitive nature rises. I mean, 90-plus people are competing for 53 jobs. People are wanting to prove that they've got the talent to make it. They've got the edge to make it. They've got the toughness. They've got the mental competitive edge to make it. And this is what we get. Injuries and scuffles all over the place. Is this the next story up? Yes, it is. So once again, pads are on, competitive is going up, and now some player just got cut instantly because they were just trying to do a little bit too much, trying to prove themselves a little bit too much. So we get this now from the Panthers camp. Panthers wide receiver Keithkirkwood had to be put on a backboard and carted off the field to an ambulance after taking a hit to the head from undrafted safety JT eBay, folks. So we can try to see the play here. We can try to zoom in far away. So here we go. Here comes the pass. Wide receiver over the middle. Safety comes over and lays a real unnecessary hit. I mean, no reason for this hit right here. Just not a good football play. Really not even a football play in general. and eBay was kicked out of practice, and Kirkwood was moving his arms and legs, so which is always a great thing. So seemed to be maybe just shaken up a little bit because of the hit, but the Panthers aren't playing around, and they instantly cut the man. Panthers wide receiver Keithkirkwood has movement in his legs, no neck pain after taking a hit to the head in camp. Carolina waives safety JT eBay for, quote, unacceptable play. So trying to do too much, first day in pads, first time to try to kind of, prove your true competitive nature. We just heard Urban Meyer yesterday on the show say, this is, now we're starting to get into the competitive side of training camp once the pads come on. Full speed out here, getting hit, taking hits, making your presence known defensively. Like we said, 90 plus players competing for 53 spots, undrafted rookie right here. JT eBay trying to make a name for himself, trying to make a good play, trying to make sure that wide receiver Keithkirkwood didn't catch that ball. So it's a plus for him and his defensive kind of team overall. So it looks better for him so he could try to get on this roster. Like we said, being undrafted, trying to do everything in your power to go and win the starting job. Unfortunately, just makes a little bit of a careless play, and that's all it takes. You're out of here now. We're not going to be putting up with undrafted players ruining, injuring, potentially paralyzing, killing, gosh forbid if that happened, that would have been the worst thing ever. But just trying to make a name for yourself. So pads, people are feeling themselves a little bit more here. And now we're starting to kind of get into truly the full swing of a football season. The injuries, the unnecessary kind of big hits, the scuffles, the kind of, competitive edge, just kind of real tensions running short throughout the entire practice. So not looking good here with the first, I mean, we're in mere hours of the first day of true pads, and we're already getting a lot of wild stories going on so far. So you can tell it's pad day, folks. You can tell it is officially pad day in the NFL. Alrighty.